If we think about what's the most beautiful machine that humans have ever created, we can think, or we have to redefine what beauty means. For some people, it could be just the Concorde, which is a marvel of aviation. It was a commercial plane that it could travel twice of the speed of sound. You can also tell it's the Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime, which is one of the most complex watches ever made. But for me personally, it could be just a car, the Pagani Huayra, and we have one behind me. For some people, this is actually one of the most beautiful machines ever created by humans. And it's actually inspiring one of the most beautiful things ever created on Earth, which is a woman. You can see the lines here has a lot of curves, and that was one of the inspirations that Pagani has. I was also told that he was inspired on the eyes of his wife in order to design the mirrors of the Pagani's car. Every line, every detail has been designed with a thought in mind. Everything has to work and it has to look beautiful. He actually used something that was used by Leonardo da Vinci, which is you combine art and science in order to create something that is beautiful, yet at the same time functional. Pagani actually tests or play or research a lot with carbon fiber. It was actually when he was in Lamborghini that he decided to push this material, but Lamborghini didn't want to make it that step, and he just took a different approach and create his own brand, developing this material. He's actually the carbon fiber father. He has created different types of carbon fiber. He actually have blend carbon fiber and titanium and different other materials in order to create a really strong material, but at the same time lighter. And actually on the monocoque of this car is being designed with the carbon fiber and titanium, which is one of the most strong materials used on a car and the lighter material used on a car at this moment. They actually manufacture, just to tell you what is the level of quality and I would say innovation that he has with this material. They actually produce parts not only for other brands but also for F1 cars. In his designs we can see simple things like this little hole right here, that it's not only part of the design but allowed the air to get into the motor to help cool the engine. The engine that they use, it's a V12 from AMG Mercedes. The interior of the car is actually different, and the exterior also in every car. It will depend of how the buyer or the client wants to customize his car. It really goes to be part of an extension of what the owners want. So you won't find a Pagani looking like another Pagani. Every client has a unique Pagani. This version right here, it's actually the Pagani Roadster DC. I think it's several unique pieces similar like this car. Pagani, it's well known because he actually does all his cars by hand. This is basically it's a craftsmanship of vehicles. They built around no more than 100 cars per year. People say it's around 40 cars per year. It's very limited. And they take their time to produce this car, and it goes depend of what the client wants. We are actually doing this research, which is crazy because we actually do real estate, but in order to understand what he's gonna build on Pagani residence, we have to come and look at this and try to understand the level of detail he wants to create also on the buildings. The car itself is definitely a marvel machine. It has 800 horsepower. It's a race car, but with all the luxury and detail that you won't see in a regular car. The materials are carbon fiber, magnesium, titanium, leather. So very specific material that elevate the design on the car. we have right here the flaps that alters the aerodynamics. This actually will change the aerodynamics of the car, so depends if you need to brake or you need to accelerate, they will adjust to make the car not take off, because this is practically an airplane without wings. When we look at this machine, we can actually see that it's a high performance car with the most luxury materials that you can get, the most exclusive material that you can get, the most high quality materials you can get. They actually built these materials, they actually create the material that this car has been built. And all these ideas, I'm just reflecting on that because it's what is going to come to the residents. He will be using all his knowledge and the experimentation with materials in order to transfer all his knowledge from the cars into Pagani residents. Pagani residents definitely is going to be something amazing. And if they were able to create one of the most beautiful cars in the world, imagine how it's going to look the residents.